Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are from Institut Pangeran Darmakusuma Indramayu and we are very excited to present our topic on the impact of verbal abuse in the school environment on self-confidence and communication skill of elementary school students. My name is Femi Juliansyah and with me are my teammates Mr. An Yulianto, Mr. Taufik Hidayat, Ms. Lutfiah Lestari, and Ms. Rabiah Al-Adawiyah. Together, we will be discussing the impact of verbal abuse on self-confidence and communication skill of elementary school students. Okay, I will start with an introduction the topic. Let's get started. Introduction. Education is essential foundation in individual development and the school environment act as the main arena for children to learn, to interact, and communicate. Healthy and effective communication should provide students with a means to express their thoughts and feelings, as well as to build positive social relationships. However, when communication turns into verbal abuse, such as smoking, insulting, and cursing, it not only damages the learning atmosphere but also negatively impact children emotional and psychological development. This phenomenon, as indicated by a survey from Wahana Visi Indonesia, shows that as many as 33.8% of children have experienced verbal abuse in research from Budi et al. 2023. One signification sorry, one significant impact of verbal abuse in a decline in student self-confidence. Research by Chahraini 2015 shows that children who are victims of verbal abuse tend to have lower self-esteem, which can affect their academic performance. Low self-confidence can hinder student ability to communicate effectively. According to Paul Money et al. 2022, students who feel insecure tend to be reluctant to participate in class discussion and presentation, which are essential for their academic development. In the research on the impact of verbal abuse in school environment is essential. The study focuses on exploring the relationship between verbal abuse, self-confidence, and student communication skill. Ultimately, this study aimed to offer valuable insight for school educators and other stakeholders about the danger of verbal abuse and its effect on student self-confidence and communication skill, fostering a safer and more supportive school environment for all students. Okay, next.
Well, the next one is about verbal abuse. Verbal abuse refers to abuse carried out through words such as slander, yelling, cursing, insulting, mocking, screaming, defaming, using harsh language, and humiliating someone publicly. Verbal violence can also manifest as curse, threats, insults, intimidation, accusations, and coercion. Zulkarnain 2021 explains that verbal violence consists of harsh words without physical contact, often expressed through excessive reprimanding, scolding, yelling, and cursing children in a way that diminishes their dignity, including using language inappropriate for children. Additionally, according to Lawson, verbal violence or verbal abuse is an act of humiliation, labeling someone, and engaging in communication that constitutes harassment. Based on various perspectives on verbal violence, it can be defined as a form of psychological abuse carried out through words or language that with like belittles, insult, or emotionally harms an individual. Verbal violence or abuse differs from physical violence in that it does not cause physical injuries but significantly impact the psychological well-being of the victim, especially children.
Okay, next. According to Hagen in Iswi Dharmajaya and Enterprise, self-confidence is a relative stable assessment of enhancing the guarding abilities, talents, leadership, intellective, and under trains, as well as the conditions that influence human feelings. And according to Thorson, in simple terms, self-confidence is the belief a person has in their strengths and abilities, along with the assurance that they can accomplish various goals in their life. According to Maslow, dalam Garungan, self-confidence begins with self-confess. Self-confess is an endophase perfection of the slams, with profits on their wit and constantly refines positive feedback over time, such as pricing and recording. According to Hakim, several factors influence the development of self-confidence in children, including one family, a crowd games, two, account them of their environment, and three, learning experiences both formal and informal. Family as one of the factors play a significant role in shaping self-confidence by providing motivation and recognizing the children's efforts. And then, to measure and children's level of self-confidence indicators are need to help research assessment the subject according to Kemendikbud. The indicators of self-confidence include 1. Interacting with peers and teacher. 2. Expressing opinion. Simple. 3. Making simple decisions. And 4. Showing a willingness to present in front of the class.
Well, communication skill. Communication skill refer to an individual ability to express, convey, and repeat message in first contact, both verbal and non-verbal. Nur Hadi and Sandy 2018. Communication skill are defined is the ability to convey, repeat, and understand information or message in voice form, both verbal and non-verbal. Purwanto 2016. Communication is also a crucial part of life, considering that humans are social beings as unique individual. If a communication requires entire to speak out to avoid misunderstanding in interaction. If a communication help us understand other and their feelings better, allowing us to address difference. But trust and respect, and create an environment that fosters ideas, problem solving, influence, and ancient Siddiq and Sobandi 2018. Such communication abilities are not invented but instead learned. As Miller and his colleagues say, if our culture teacher who us a little about how to build relation with other, we can release our human potential to its full potential. Patriana 2014. Technological factory play a role as well. As the environment of technology influences digital literacy in communication skill. Students who are conscious to as communication technology tend to have better communication skill in digital context. Bashir et al. 2020. Communication skill can be assessed for in the learning process. According to Budiono and Abdurrahim, 2020, namely, I able to explain English and thousand thoughts average. We able to listen effectively. C able to convey information well. D use excellent and compelling live.
Sorry, Femi, still mute.
Okay, next discussion. Children who frequently receive harsh or harmful words from their peers or teacher tend to experience a decline in self-confidence. Chahroini, 2015, also found that students who are victims of verbal abuse tend to have low self-confidence, which ultimately affect their academic performance and ability to interact with peers. With diminished self-confidence, students find it harder to believe in their abilities, leading them to hesitate to participate in class activities or demonstrate initiative actively. Low self-confidence in students directly impact their communication skill. According to Paul Money et al. 2022, students who feel insecure or lack self-confidence are often reluctant to participate in class discussion and presentation, even though these activities are crucial for their academic and social development. Good communication skill require the courage to express thought and feeling openly. When student self-confidence diminishes due to verbal violence, they tend to building positive social relationship. Good communication skill can serve as a protective factor for students against the adverse effect of verbal abuse. Students with strong communication abilities are generally better at expressing themselves, defending their argument, and developing healthy coping mechanisms. According to Sangaswari et al. 2024, good communication skills help children build positive social relationships, which impacts their emotional development. With strong communication, students are likely to have better relationship with peers and teachers, providing social support in the face of verbal abuse. This support is crucial in rebuilding the self-confidence that may be destroyed by verbal abuse. A conducive learning environment is essential for the development of student communication skill. However, verbal abuse can disrupt this environment. Research by Riyadi 2019 shows that verbal abuse, especially from teachers, can hinder student self-confidence and affect their motivation to learn. A supportive environment is expected to enhance student communication skill through active discussion and collaborative learning. However, in the presence of verbal abuse, students may feel anxious or afraid to speak and interact, preferring their communication skill for development optimally. Okay, next.
Okay, in conclusion, based on the discussion about the relationship between verbal violence, self-confidence, and communication skills in elementary school students, it is evident that verbal violence has a significant impact on children's psychological and social development. Verbal violence can diminish students' self-confidence, which in turn affect their communication abilities. Children who experience verbal violence are more likely to suffer from anxiety and depression, which hinders their active participation in learning and social interaction. Low self-confidence resulting from verbal violence makes it more difficult for students to express their ideas and opinions, thereby hindering the development of communication skills that should be nurtured in elementary school. Good communication skills are essential for helping students build positive social relationships and support their emotional growth. A safe and inclusive school environment with support from teachers and peers is essential to minimize the negative impact of verbal violence and help students develop self-confidence and practical communication skills. Therefore, efforts from schools, teachers, and parents are necessary to create a supportive learning environment, implement anti-violence policies, and establish intervention programs that focus on enhancing students' self-confidence and communication skills. This is expected to support the development of students who are emotionally and socially healthier and create a safe learning environment for all students.
Okay, everyone. We hope our topic give you a hey impact. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And bye-bye.